What's going on, brothers and sisters? I want to talk about this last verdict on this Dunn case about the guy shooting a young black boy because his music was so loud. And I guess he's saying they got into altercation and he thought he saw a gun, so he started shooting. Well, as y'all know by now, after y'all realize when you got home after All-Star Weekend, it's mighty funny they pulled this trial during All-Star Weekend when all the black people was going to be busy watching All-Star, if not visiting All-Star down here in New Orleans where I live at. Now, this guy, it's hard for me to even, this is crazy. It was a mistrial on a murder charge. But yet he was convicted on attempted murder, 3 accounts. Now here's the total confusion, which I'm not confused. I'm never surprised on what these people do. But how can you have a mistrial on a murder charge, but then convict on 3 counts of murder when everyone was in the same car, including the person that gotten killed, along with the people that was attempted, the murder was attempted on, however you want to put it. Everybody was in the same car at the same time. So that means you couldn't decide if it was self-defense between the murder victim, but you decided that it was attempted murder on the other 3 victims. That doesn't make any sense, because they always in the same car when the shooting rang out. So if it was self-defense on the murder victim, then it would have been self-defense for everyone else. If it was intentional on the murder victim, then it's an intentional on everyone else. I don't see how it's self-defense on one and not on the other. I'm not taking up for the accuser. Hell no. I want to get the death penalty. But my whole point is this. If you don't see what's going on, you need to open your eyes. You see, after the Trayvon Martin thing, they cannot let him go. If it wasn't for Trayvon Martin, they would have let him go. So what they did was, okay, mistrial on this count, but we're going to, stick with the 3 accounts of attempted murder on him. That doesn't make sense at all. What's going to happen is, I know it's going to be an appeal filed. And he might get off after the appeal filed. I don't know if he's going to do 5 years, 10 years, or not even a year before an appeal. I don't know. But I can tell you this, it will be an appeal. Because that doesn't make any sense. An appeal going to say that. It's all set up to get him off, period. Just couldn't let him walk off right there, because it probably would have been something. Even though they did the trial around All-Star Weekend, well, mostly black people's going to be thinking about All-Star Weekend and not, paying attention to it. But if you let him go, oh, hell no. But if you throw all these technicalities in it, which it was nunchucks, then it wasn't nunchucks, then the officer lied and all kinds of crazy stuff, then you get a mistrial on murder, but yet you get convicted for attempted murder, and everybody was in the same car at the same time. Doesn't make sense. Grounds for an appeal, off. I know people been convicted of murder, got let off on technicalities that was more difficult than that. This is an easy appeal. And that's what's going to happen. For those of y'all that doesn't know how the law works, it's no way possible that it makes sense in any way that somebody can be convicted of 3 accounts of attempted murder, But a mistrial on a murder because they couldn't decide they was hungover, was it self-defense or not. Well, guess what? If you was hungover, it was self-defense or not, that means the attempted murder charges had to been the same verdict. It was in the same court at the same time. Explain to me something different that makes sense. And let me tell you something. I'm upset right now. Trust me, I'm an educated man, so you can't come at me with no, I don't want to curse, I'm trying not to curse. You can't come with me with any nonsense. Using big words. This is why, this is why, this is why. Common sense is common sense. And that's what a lot of us black people don't use. Common sense, and we need to start using that. We need to start getting together and understanding that, hey, man, we still niggas out here. I don't care how good you living. I don't care. Let's take LeBron James. LeBron James, the highest paid, whatever, how you want to look at it. He's a superstar. He's whatever. But if a mild-mannered white man shoot LeBron James and it's just him and LeBron James, and if he say LeBron James tried to fight him because he called him something, he would get off. Now, even though LeBron James is a millionaire, black fella that's world superstar, whites and black like him, let a mailman, white man, and him being in that predicament, watch what happened. You need to understand, I don't care how comfortable you living, you still a nigga. You understand? Now, in order to turn that around, we got to come together. We got to learn our history, not the history they told us, so we could know how we supposed to treat each other and how we supposed to act. Then we able to turn things around because we have some knowledge of self. We lost. We are lost. We so lost. You got people on Facebook and internet saying, I can't believe it. What happened? Even after the Trayvon Martin case, I can't believe it. It's so shocking. At least he got the 3 accounts so he could do some time and don't know anything about appealing. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. We need to wake up. Please wake up. I'm done. I don't even want to talk anymore. Click it off.